proposal number number tier number ulit tuhog niya. Niya, oras ko ba? Mr. niya rin?
Niya, kaya ba niya?
Amendment na payo, maglanan ka corner, first corner ka na amendment dito ka. Lima, kung ba yung trial dimension?
Okay.
Vanity?
Yeah.
Good. May bantrap ng corner, right corner ka ng payo dan ng pagtubaw, mid pagpato. Ang pagpato ka na tumay maniya sotra. Iya ba mag-try masa ni sama niya to lang.
Nambayo. Kung bakit watak title, no? Turong yung watak kusod na
the purpose. You turn me ban watak.
turong yung watak kusod na kung bakit saligi di solo.
Yeah, chorus me, yeah? Okay. Amendment to the Article of Incorporation and Bylaws. The primary purpose of the following amendments to the UCCP Article of Incorporation and Bylaws is to rejuvenate the UCCP and its members as prescribed in the preamble, in the worship of God, in the service of their members and society, and to ensure that reform mandated by the Church Council of Representatives help to build, foster unity and cooperation among the member churches, conferences, and associations through their active participation in Christian witness and in the mission, governance, and management of UCC. Karaganakan and Wahnparon Onon Tapugatan Kakuyawagan.
Move for adoption.
Kamu kita kailan nalatan walwat karyawan?
Masan.
Masan ba?
Karyaman.
Terus koros makubur ke kailan nalatan amendment to the Article Incorporation and Bylaws. Asan niya? So motion carried. Amendment ng payo.
May sabong lumasan iso. So, Yugis ka ko yan, you know. Nagigkat ko na chamberro da. Di may alam.
Amendment ng payo, alalta.
Congratulations, President of Summit.
Kailangan, sa kailangan, amendment number yaw, proposal kailangan walang pinababali. UCCP member churches. Purpose. The 50 member churches are the basic unit of life. Work, organization of UCCP member churches are composed of persons who believe in the Trinity of God, accepting Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, and relying on the guidance of the Holy Spirit, are organized for worship, for the furtherance of fellowship, and for the ongoing work of discipleship and witness. Masang ba? Kahit lang.
Purpose mo bang kabutan ng watak?
Sira na ng watak.
purpose of wiekupwur para sa mga kaya masanay. Yung may kikita ng record, itar o purpose namin naman.
Move for adoption.
Masan ba?
Los, Kariaman.
Koros magugul ke proposal masan niya. So, motion carry. Katuat alatar o kamanahla kailan teklan ang pinapapali UCCP member churches and pagpag ang kamanaman sa pinapapali ng bagyo.
Number Silu. Excuse me. Wow. What is the
Pagpag proposal number Silu, yay UCC conferences. Ilog di kaumat. Karada. The primary purpose of UCC conference is the furtherance of strengthening of the covenant relationship among the churches in their respective conferences and between their conference churches. The general snap,
Synod. General Synod.
Synod, and the association provided these members with opportunities for greater fellowship, capacity building, spiritual nourishment, and accomplishment in support of the churches in their life and works, and assist the churches and the association with their organizational concerns, relationship matters, and pastoral care.
So move.
Kamarito karyaman kailan alata proposal number Silu kailan katkilang at rento na papari ng sanuri maasan ba? Rutian maasan ba paras makupurdo proposal at kailan katkilang ang pinapapali ng sanuri maasan yay sa kung kamasan iso motion carry.
Proceeding.
Dagaglanan, pagpag the proposal ng tayo, yay UCCP Association. Purpose, the primary purpose of the association is the furtherance and strengthening of the covenant relationship between the member churches, the conference, and the general through participation in mission work, provide these members with the opportunities for greater fellowship capacity, building, spiritual nourishment, ministry participation, and accomplishment, and support of the member churches in its conference, in their life and works, and assist these members with their organizational concern, relationship matters, and pastoral care.
So move.
Kamatitya, maasan ka?
Close.
Kala return the maasan ka? Pares makupurkit jalan alay at pagpagpo o katkalanan po na napapali na dyan mo rin maasan yay. So, motion carry, proposal ng tayo, alaan ng katlang ang program po na napapali na dyan mo rin related po sa proposal ng 5.
Synod.
General Synod of the United Church of Christ Foundation. Purpose. The General Synod deliberates, discern, and identify the mission of the wider church of the UCCP in God's world and receive and offer suggestion, invitation, challenges, and assist the covenant with the membership churches, conferences, association, as they engage in mission together.
Good. So move.
Second.
Kamagitero kami kailan aleta, masan ba?
Second.
So masan ba kaya katlanan na usus koras mo kubur ka kaya na aleta o katlanan ko inapapalan ng pagpoko, masan niya.
Yay.
So, motion carried. Proposal ng Balamao, kaya bangkat kailangan, pangkukuran ko yung napawali na siyang moral pari isang rehabilit, isang tuwa. Pagpag, o kamamatan ng Church Council of Representatives. Purpose. The Church Council discern and determine how the general snap resolutions and mandates are to be implemented and financed, as set the strategies direction for planning and implementation of the general snap resolutions and mandates, and monitor the implementation of these by various bodies.
So move. Second.
Kamagkiro karyaman masanggad.
Close. Second.
Gusto mo rin?
Second.
Kahit berarti harus mengumurki dan analisa atau katakanlah o kamu hirawan ang ko'y napapalin ang siyang barket ko fit kaya kada sa tuwan masan yay. So motion carried. Senior Pastor Council. Purpose. The primary purpose of the Senior Pastor Council, as indicated in the preamble, is to oversee, manage in the prayerful discernment, the proper dispensation of the ministerial work of the church insofar as the UCCP is concerned, and in doing so enhance the common priesthood of the church in its witnesses and work of mercy and charity, justice and peace. Furthermore, the Senior Pastor Council is to be concerned with the proper training and learning of ministerial candidates, and in its service, training and serving pastors and ministers to enhance the quality of their ministering to the needs of the church members. At the heart of the ministerial service and priestly function of the church is to minister value and model of Jesus Christ.
Moving to second.
Kamagitiro, karimun kailan aleta, pagpapo katlan ang pinapapalin ng tiyanggobe, masangga,
Close. Second.
harus makuburgat kailan ng kamihantaw katlan ang pinapapalin, pagpag o kasanto mo, masangga.
Yay.
So, motion carried. Board of Mission and Ministries. Purpose. The purpose of the Board of Mission and Ministries is as indicated in the preamble to facilitate, coordinate the prudent stewardship of churches' resources, faithful witnesses to the value of God's kingdom, and in engendering discipleship in the way of Jesus Christ through the human resources development, capacity building programs, in-service training programs, educational and teaching materials, and social services program. Furthermore, it is to encourage and support the church conferences and association in their mission and ministry needs, and hence assist the fulfillment of God's mission that is entrusted to the church and its various bodies.
Move.
Kumwail kailan meta masan ba?
Close. Second.
Koros magkuburgit kailan nito meta at kailangan ko napapalin ang January and back at 12. Dahil agad ay sa tuwa, masan ay?
Yay.
So, motion carried. Proposal number 12. The total number 12. Board of Church Management. Paragraph. The primary purpose of the Board of Management is the proper, prudent, and responsible stewardship of the UCCP resources, assets, properties, and funds. The board is to guide the UCCP in its management and usage of God's gift to the churches through kind generosity of its members, its local and overseas partners in mission, and through the investment facilities in commercial entities. At the core of such generosity is the member and mission partners' expression of their faith, love of God, and His work of salvation and grace. It is for this reason that the proper stewardship is a fundamental principle in church management and leadership. Ako wala na ng kasama. No, sa mga
Move.
Baros kubur ke dalam elemen tahan rawat.
Yay.
Masan ka
Close. Second.
baros makubur ke dalam elemen tahan rawat so kailangan ko na papalay ng January and back related. Isa tua masan ye. So motion carried. Those are the proposal.
Is there two other proposals?
There are
One is on the structure, and the other one is on the review. Review of the bylaws. Okay.
for review. Time review, dia proposal dia magkasampan ka ng
So I'll take you through the structure, and you can find some names like, well, I'll go through that one. But first let me thank you all on the confidence and the faith in passing those proposals. I think you all thank yourselves because it gives a lot of confidence to move on. Okay, there's a proposal on the UCCP revised structure. You have that paper with you? Yeah? Okay. There is like a diagram based on it. Okay, so I'll just read through, take you through. The rationale for that proposal for a revision of the church structure. Order in any organization provides its members a sense of security and assurance that their journey into the unknown will not necessarily be lonely and alone. Structures have the ability to provide a sense of order into otherwise a chaotic world. And that sense of security and assurance that they are not alone. For a church organization such as UCCP, it is essential that its structures the structure is amended to cater for the needs and aspirations, to cater for the new needs and aspirations of its members, and allow the church to meet the challenges during times of change. Over the past 30 years, the UCCP structure has not changed. While perceptions of who holds power, makes decisions, and discharges the responsibilities have changed on the one hand, and on the other, engenders a sense of cynicism among the members. Today, the Church Council of Representatives has assumed or appropriated the authority to make decisions, and the presumption that it is the highest decision-making body of the UCCP. Legally, it is far from the truth. The every members every meeting has that power and authority according to UCCP's Article of Incorporation and Bylaws. This proposed revised basic structure is an attempt to clear confusions on structural issues and related issues on procedures and scope of responsibilities, reporting and accountability. A detailed explanation on each of the components are provided for in the proposals that you have passed. This is the very basic structure. You have at the top is the General Synod of the United Church of Wahnparon. And underneath it is the Church Council of Representatives, and under the Church Council of Representatives are those 3 Synod boards: the Senior Pastors Council, and the Board of Mission and Ministry, the Board of Church Management. Those 3 boards are accountable to the Church Council, and the Church Council then is accountable to the Synod. But on the 2 sides of the Synod, you have the association, the member churches, and the conferences, because they are not subject to the Synods. They are not accountable to the Synod. They are on equal terms with the Synod. You know what I mean? Eh? Because the diagram is a very basic one, it doesn't show that. But without these associations, member churches, and conferences, there will be no Synod. So these 3 bodies actually is the Synod. They are the Synod. So the Church Council, the Senior Pastors, they are the policy and implementing bodies. Yeah? But the Synod is those 3: associations, churches, and conferences. Yeah? So when they meet as a Synod, they are the highest decision-making body. So that's why they are on equal terms with the Synod. Is that clear? Yes.
So it means that people have a broken name here for the General Synod of the United States of Christ. So we have a local name, like Queen of Babylon, for example.
You asking?
No,
It's really up to you.
We need to come up with one. Like nowadays we
Ayun na, isto ka masukil. Pailaw daw ito sa tayo.
Amo, ime, kagalaba ko to, kaya naman isang Wahnparon mo. Yapan ete. Pwede tamang tayo sa bulman kaya siya, pwede na pakawali. Ame, sinato, pwede sa akin. Apay ba? Well, I will mention namin, Senate, Church Council Representative, ako tugod ko. Kasi nakalala ka. Yabanan ka. Nagkaibangkat yan. Kaibangkat ba na? Murun ko ko na Wahnparon.
Maybe standing committee will fix that one.
Kaibang come up with the name.
Local name, local name.
Then the structure, that's a basic structure.
Yeah.
The paragraph after that reads, the recommendation, therefore, is for the Church Council of Representatives to adopt this basic structure with a caveat meaning with a condition. That it be further developed to reflect the lines of the relationship, levels of decision making and accountability of the components, the essential and central place of the member churches in the structure, and representative nature of conferences and associations. So, if we adopt that now, nice. Because it will go to the church.
Motion for adoption.
Very good.
Ayaw naman.